Hi, Alex.
Hi, Natalia.
How was your day?
Fine. Thanks, and you?
It's good. I've got my internet. I'm happy. Did you check the videos and exercises I recommended?
Videos? No. I practice with the sentence, the
Could,
questions in simple past.
could you enter Google Classroom?
No.
But did you see the link?
Yeah, I got it.
When you have time, I recommend you to enter and to see the presentation. I put extra materials in that.
Okay, sorry, I don't know.
I remember on Monday, you mentioned that you are not really good at numbers. What do you think is the problem?
No. No, no. I don't know. Uh, I don't practice that.
Okay, so you're confusing how to say cientos, miles, millones, maybe?
Maybe, but
How do you say cien
100,
y mil,
1,000,
trece
13,
y treinta?
30.
Let's give it a try. I'm going to show you my screen. I have a very good tool. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
It's a random number generator. So let's start with easy. I generate the number you said.
22. 97. 86. 252. 992. 796. 6,425. 4,777. Yes,
It's
7 it's
repeat, please.
407. No, I'm sorry. 4,777.
It's good.
What? 60,407. 17.
60,000 no.
Okay. No, yeah. Okay. Ah, ya me enredé. 70,000.
16.
What? Sorry?
16.
16. 17?
Eso es 17.
16. Sorry.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
16,470.
70.
No. 17.
Yeah. Okay.
59,148.
Yeah.
60,000 for 16,000.
164.
Ok. No, no, ahí sí no sé cómo es, espérate. Sí, ahí sí está el 1000. Entonces sería, ¿cómo es?
Es lo mismo en español. 164,000.
Ok, pero sería 164,000. No,
Exactly.
¿sí?
Yes.
320.
Yes, exactly. Basically the the logic is the same. First you say 1,000, 1,000, then the rest 916. Sorry. Or here you say 131,222.
1,000. Okay.
And then if you say this, wait.
84 million.
Uh-huh.
500, I know, 591, no, 1,000.
591.
591,492.
1,000, yes.
492.
Let's try one more.
Okay. 900.
No, over here.
Okay. No, está mal.
95.363.000.
No.
Look, in Spanish is the same.
No,
95
pero mira lo
millones.
que no es, mira lo que no es, son 953 millones.
Ouch, sorry. You're right.
Ajá.
I'm sorry.
Ok, ya llegaron.
Dale, el último.
Ah.
Mientras que los demás aprenden.
No, ellos ya se lo saben. 953 million.
Yeah.
633.
Yeah.
Like 45.
Say this number in Spanish.
630. Ok, 633 mil.
Uh-huh.
¿Qué? ¿Otra en inglés?
Yeah, sure.
633,045.
Yeah. Perfect. You're good. Thank you, Alex. Hi, everyone. Angie, Lady, Paula.
Hi, teacher. Hi, everyone.
We are practicing a little bit the numbers. When you say the numbers in the big numbers in English, the logic is the same as in Spanish. For example, in this number, wait. In Spanish, you say 26 millones, 527.490. ¿Es correcto? 26.527.490. ¿Así es en español?
Sí.
¿O no? Listo. En inglés la lógica es la misma. Si ustedes no saben cuál ponen palabra, piensen en español, es lo mismo. Va a ser 20 million 527,000. What do you think? Is it similar to Spanish? The structure? Or not?
Yes, similar.
Okay, let's give it a try. Wait, let me make it. Tell me, please, lady, what number is that? Oh, lady, I cannot hear you. I will ask another person meanwhile. Angie, what is the number?
13,000. 80.
840.
80.
800. 800.
800.
Esos son 800. Literal, 800. 8.
Yes. 800.
¿Tú me podrías enviar?
Yes, 800. 40.
One more. What is this number?
8 million. 120. 20.
Pero
Three.
¿cómo estás haciendo para enviar todo? O sea,
Eh,
el item, ya el item.
600.
¿Qué falta?
Ujú.
Falta una palabra.
123.
123.
23,000.
Yes.
23,000. 600.
Mhm.
53.
Yes, good job. Okay, let's try with Victor. What number is it?
4,009,100.
900. 900.
900.
Ujú.
900,000.
Todavía no. Mira, en español lo mismo. 4 millones, lo dijiste. 901,000.
100, but 4,901,000.
Yeah.
413.
Perfect. One more.
1,600,000 for 44,514.
Good job. Yes. Any questions about numbers?
No.
No, teacher.
Only one observation. When you say small numbers from 13 to 14, 13 to 19, pay attention that you have the N at the end, and you say 13, 14, 15. The stress is on teen, 16, etc. When you have big numbers, for example, 20, 30, 40, it's a short word and it finishes with the E sound, and the stress is 20, 30, 40. So two differences. Small numbers finish with the N, big finish with E sound, and the stress is different. 16, 60. 18, 80. Is this difference clear?
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher.
No. Pues tiene
Great. Okay. So today we talk about Cheryl. I think there is a letter miss. Cheryl's choice. And today you will learn how to describe people and how to use simple present. Let's start with the exercise A. Who do you think knows you better? Your mother or father or your best friend? Lady, let's check your microphone.
Mm,
Who knows you better?
mm, Who? I don't know. My mother,
Really? Why?
because I am very near to her. I talk with her um, each day,
Every day?
every day. Se me olvidó cómo dice cada 2 días.
Every 2 days?
Every 2 days. And I asked to her some question about your mood, your concert,
My mood?
your health,
My health?
your
My.
her.
Ah,
Excuse
thank
me,
you. Her
her
health.
about her health, about her preoccupation or concern.
That's okay.
And yeah,
Thank you, lady. Paula, how about you? Who knows you better?
The mother. My mom is the best friend because I can talk to her about any subject. She's hardworking, sincere, keen, and loving.
Kind. Okay,
Kind.
very good. Thank you. Let's read the introduction for the first paragraph of the article. The article, who knows you better, your mother or your best friend? And answer the question, what is the idea of the experiment? Who is Charlotte? Who are Alice and Katie? What do Alice and Katie have to do? Then what happens? Do you understand these questions?
Yes, teacher.
Let's read the first paragraph together. Alex, can you help me to read, please?
Okay. All?
Yes, it's short.
In our weekly experiment, single people who are looking for a partner ask their mother and their sister and their best friend to help.
Continue.
This week's single person is Charlotte Ramirez, a 25 years old web designer. Her father is Argentine and his mother is American. She lives in San Francisco and she doesn't have a partner right now. Her mother, Alice, chooses a man she thinks is perfect for her daughter. And her best friend, Kathy, chooses another. Then Charlotte goes on a date with each man. Which one does she prefer?
Okay. Can you please, Alex, repeat this word?
Argentinian.
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 Again, Argentinian.
Argentinian.
Repeat this word, please.
Choose.
Chooses.
Chooses.
Can you repeat this, please?
She prefer.
Perfect. Yeah, she prefer. Thank you. So what is the idea of the experiment, guys?
The principal idea is that two person that knows to Charlotte choose two men uh, for uh, for that or for what for what Charlotte have a date with them.
Yes. Yes, a date. That's right. Una cita de amor. The date. Okay, thank you. Who is Charlotte?
Charlotte is the single person.
Yes. And what else? Give me more information.
And
She's well, web
she's the
designer.
designer. Web designer.
Designer, yes. Something else?
She's 20 years old.
25. Mm-hmm.
25 years old.
Who are Alice and Katie?
Alice is her mother.
Katie?
Kat is her best friend.
Okay. Victor, what do Alice and Katie have to do?
Alice, she have a idea for choose or best friend for her daughter because she
Okay.
thinks that she have a partner because is a single woman, but she planned or organize one meeting with one person.
Okay. Yes. And then what happens?
Uh, but what happened? I don't know because I don't know. In this moment, I don't know what happened in this meeting because uh, Charlotte is no have a person yet.
Okay, so her mother chooses one person,
Yeah.
her friend chooses another, and Charlotte chooses one she
Yeah.
prefers.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay.
Exactly.
Do you have vocabulary questions in this text?
What is which one? ¿Cuál?
Which one does she prefer? Yes. ¿Cuál de los dos o literal cuál uno ella prefiere?
Okay.
Other question?
Teacher, I don't understand. Which single person?
Can you read the sentence, please? This one. This week, single person.
Yes.
This week, from Monday to Sunday,
Mhm.
we have one single person. Next week, next single person. So this
Okay.
sentence, single person of this week.
Okay. Thank you.
Something else?
No.
Let's read what Charlotte say. Please read this text individually. When you finish, I ask you a question. Ready?
Yes, teacher.
Right.
Thank you, Angie. Everybody ready? Can you remember what does Charlotte like doing?
Charlotte like staying at home
Mhm.
and read a book.
Yes. Read books and what else?
Watch movies.
Yes, exactly. She likes going to the movies. What is Charlotte like? What's her appearance or her characteristics? Personal.
He's sociable,
Sociable.
sociable, and she likes to talk with another person with yeah.
To communicate with other people. Yes.
Yeah.
Something else? Okay. What kind of man does she like or doesn't she like?
She likes the men is a sense of humor, um, that he make loud, make she
Yeah,
loud,
he makes her laugh.
make her loud,
Makes
uh,
her laugh.
makes loud, and physical. The men have a nice smile. She prefer the man taller than she. and
Mhm.
don't like birds. Birds.
Yes, exactly. She doesn't like
The,
it.
the, the birds in
Very
the
good.
mail.
Thank you. Something else? Okay. Who does she think is going to choose better?
Her mom and best friends.
Why?
Because her best friends knows more to her, more her.
So you think, yeah, she knows her better.
Her better, yeah.
So she thinks that her best friend can make better choice. Am I right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Other opinions?
She thinks the best friend choice better physical choice,
Mm-hmm.
and your mother chose for a long time.
My mother?
No, she's she's mother.
Her mother.
Her
Yes,
mother.
her mother
Okay,
choice
very
for
good.
a longer time.
Yeah, you're right. In this text, do you have vocabulary questions?
Sam's, no, get along well is a first as well. Verbs.
Get along. Yes, it's a phrasal verb. Do you know what it means? Can anybody explain what means to get along well? Or translate?
Porque get es conseguir.
Yo no me estaría pensando así eso porque get tiene una cantidad de significados.
Ujú.
Look at this sentence. She is friendly and she gets along with most people. Ella es amigable y hace qué.
Llevarse bien.
Yep, exactly. Other questions?
Feel like staying.
Continue reading, please. He likes staying.
He feel like staying is
At home?
yeah.
I feel like it's when you explain preference. For example, I feel like eating an ice cream right now. I have a desire, I have a preference to eat ice cream now. Staying at home is to be at home and don't go out. So frequently, I prefer to be at home, don't go out. Do you understand?
Yeah, after like always is the next verb is in ing, yeah?
Yes, it's a gerund.
Okay.
Other questions?
No, teacher.
Teacher, what is
Nobody
the
else?
pronunciation compatible? Compatible is okay?
Compatible. Compatible. Compatible.
Thank you.
Other questions?
Yes, teacher. In the phrase, I like interesting men who can make me loud. Why is who? In Spanish is like ¿qué? What?
¿Quién? ¿Quién? Because you give the description of this sentence. I like men, many men. But what kind of men? Specific men. You make the definition. Men who make, where was that? This one. I like interesting men. What kind of men? Men who makes me laugh. I make more specific the type of men I prefer. You can say, Natalia is a person who teaches me English. Or you are the student who makes question. So you're the student. We have a lot of students, but you are a specific student because you make question. Do you understand?
Yes, teacher. And one example in general is with what or not?
What do you mean?
For example, you explain me that is because a specific group. I understand,
Yeah.
but if they're in general person is different or no?
It is, you can use it for two. You can say it for the group of people and you can use it for a specific person. This is a grammar which is called relative pronouns. If you want, you can search on the internet. We have relative pronouns what, who, which, where, and whose. Another example with where. Crepes and Waffles, it's a restaurant where I usually celebrate my birthday. So you give the crepes and waffle example, and then you define it with the specific information. Crepes and waffles. Crepes and waffles what? It's a place where I celebrate my birthday. My mother is the person who takes me to crepes and waffle. So after relative pronoun, usually you give extra information about the place, person, or a thing. This is a cell phone which I use every day.
Okay,
Is
teacher.
it better?
Thank you. Yes, better.
Yes. I recommend you to check relative pronouns grammar outside of the class. Other questions?
Teacher, why no,
No.
whose, and whose is the
Because whose, it's about possession.
Okay.
I found a cell phone whose owner lives in Medellín. Encontré un celular, el dueño de quién, del celular de quién, vive en Medellín. Or, let me see. Natalia is a person whose cats are beautiful. Natalia es persona, los gatos de quién son lindos. Possession. Is that clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Other questions?
Teacher, yeah, in the last sentences, But
Sentence?
my most sentence. Me for longer is time, yeah? Nor
Yes,
only
for more
longer,
time.
more time. Okay, not
Mhm.
isn't necessary to put longer time. Only longer is about the time.
Give me a second.
Longer is always related to when we talk about for time.
No, because I can say that I have two fingers. This one is short and this one is longer.
Okay.
So long is length. But sometimes, but in
Okay.
this context, it's about time.
Okay.
Other questions?
How do you use one? One.
I am not sure. Can you be more
¿A
specific? What is
quién?
that word?
¿A quién?
Whom?
¿No con quién? Whom?
Whom? Okay. Let me see. Our student Victor is a person whom I invited to participate in the course. A quien yo invité. Whom I invited. Do you understand my example?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Let's finish with these questions. I want you to look at the grammar topic, simple present. We use simple present to talk about frequency or habits. Look, this is the timeline. In the timeline, you have this is present, future, and past. The present simple, it's a repetitive action, something you do every day or every week, every year, or something which is generally true. Generally true, for example, I am an English teacher. I live in Bogota. It's something that every day happens to me, but it's not repetitive action. It's a general truth. Repetitive action, every week I go to the park. Every year I go on vacation. Can you tell me the general truth about you, Paola?
Excuse me, teacher.
Tell me the general truth about you.
I usually work at home.
It sounds like the repetitive action. Maybe general truth, I like cats. And you? Paola. Guys, give me example, general truth about you.
I usually go to the gym in the morning.
That's a repetitive action. It's a habit. Another example, I have blue eyes, always. It's not repetitive. Other people help, please. General truth.
I play guitar.
Yes, another example.
I like drink coffee in the breakfast.
Yeah. If you don't mention frequency and you always do that, I always prefer coffee. I don't like agua panela. Yes. And the frequency example,
Frequency.
please.
Every day,
Get
take the lunch at 1 p.m.
Yes,
or
that's a frequency.
between 1 to p.m.
Yes. Lady, what do you do once a year?
Once a year, I go to the vacation,
Yes,
to
exactly.
the sea.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. In all the tenses, we always check three structures: affirmative, negative, and question. When you use present simple with the first person singular, primera persona singular, yo, second person singular, you, and third person, tercera persona, plural, you, ustedes, we, nosotros, and they, we usually use subject, the verb, subject, verb, and the complement. I usually work at home. When you use negative, we use auxiliary don't. So the structure subject, auxiliary do in negative, plus the verb in the base form, no changes. When you make the question, you put auxiliary before the subject. You start with do, subject, the verb in the base form, and the complement. They don't live near here, or do you speak English? For the third person singular, tercera persona singular, todas las personas que son por allá y son singulares, he, she, it, we need to add s to the verb. Holly knows me very well. In the negative, we put does instead of do, but the verb is in the base form. Let me show you here. So it's subject, verb plus s, and the complement. For the negative, does, and the verb in the base form is the same. When you make the question, you put the auxiliary before. Does Alice like jazz? Verb in the base form. No changes. And when you make the yes or no answer, we use yes or no plus the pronoun, pronoun, plus auxiliary do or auxiliary does. Questions here? Alex, what does your wife do on Tuesday evening?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes. What does your wife do on Tuesday evenings?
My wife's works
Yeah.
every
My wife works.
yeah,
Every what?
every Tuesday.
Okay, that's
It,
good. Lady, what does your husband eat on Saturday mornings?
It's pancakes on
Remember,
Saturdays
subject, verb,
morning.
complement. Can you repeat, please?
He eats pancakes. No?
Yes. Yes, it's good.
Pancakes.
He with the subject, yes. He eats pancakes. Okay. Angie, do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, teacher.
What your boyfriend doesn't like to eat?
He he doesn't he doesn't like the juice to guayaba.
Guajava juice? Okay.
Guayaba juice.
Me,
Yes.
me neither. Okay, very good. Thank you. When look at this spelling rules. When you have the third person singular, he, she, it, we add s in the normal verb. If you have y, you change y to ies. She studies, he studies. If you have the word finishes with the ch, c, g, sh, s, z, and x, you need to put es. Finish, finishes. Una de las explicaciones por acá que yo les agrego, ¿por qué estas son las palabras? Porque, a ver si falta alguna otra. Acá podemos agregar además este. Sí. Porque si van a tener la palabra que termina en s, sh, ¿se ven cómo se pronuncian esas letras? Los sonidos son todos como así, como del serpiente. Y si al final ustedes solo agreguen la S como si fuera este, por ejemplo, miss, extrañar, y le agreguen solo una S. She miss me. ¿Cuántos S tenemos que decir? Son muchos, ¿cierto? Or another one, watch. She watches TV. Si van a hablar muy rápido, no van a reconocer que realmente ustedes agreguen la S. Por lo tanto, se agrega la E y también se pronuncia. So, she misses me. Entonces nosotros separamos estos dos sonidos, la S acá y la S acá. Or she watches TV. Así cuando le agregan la ES con la E que suena, van a separar los dos sonidos que son sh, sh, s, que son parecidos y también va a sonar y nos vamos a dar cuenta que utilizan gramática de la forma correcta. Also, when you use do or go, you say goes and does. And have is irregular verb. I have, she has. Any questions here? No questions. The last. Adverbs of expressions of frequency. Adverbios de la frecuencia. We use always, usually, often, sometimes, hardly ever, and never in present simple. ¿Qué significa hardly ever?
Casi siempre.
The opposite.
Casi nunca, perdón.
Exactly. Yes, that's right. And we use adverbs of frequency before the main verb. Look, we often go out on Friday night before verb. She doesn't usually study on weekends before verb. I am never sick. Adverbs of frequency go after the verb to be. The verb to be after after you use adverb of frequency. I am never sick. He is always late for work. And we have the expressions of frequency every day, once a week, twice a year, every 2 days, etc. You put at the end of the sentence. She gets up early every day. We have English classes twice a week. Any question about this topic? No questions. Can you please open WhatsApp?
Teacher,
Tell me.
in my before answer, when you asked to me when for what do you do once a year, I answer to you once a year. The answer is wrong, yeah, because the answer is I go to vacation once a year. No? Or is possible at the beginning?
You know, the rules are the recommendation on how to speak, let's say, perfectly. But your answer was good because we we use informal speaking in English frequently. So if you say once a as the answer, once a year I do this, that's okay. If you have if you write the text or if you write the essay or email, it is recommended to put at the end. But if you answer the question, it's okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
It's not formal. Other questions? Can you please open WhatsApp? Did you receive the picture with the grammar?
Yeah, I got it.
Thanks. Let's practice the exercise A. You need to write the sentences and questions with the simple present. For example, he usually gets up late. Affirmative sentence. He usually gets up late. Let's make the first together. Anna like music. What is the sentence?
Anna likes music.
Question.
Does Anna like music?
Yes. Does Anna
Does
like music? Good. Number 2 to 10, please complete individually. When you finish, we check together. Do you understand the exercise?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Are you ready?
No yet, teacher.
How much time do you need?
2 minutes, please.
Thank you, Angie.
Right, teacher.
Thank you, lady. How are you doing, guys? Finished?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Let's see what you have. Tell me number 2. Victor, please.
Number 2, my sister has a lot of hobbies.
Yes, my sister has. Alex, 4. 3, sorry.
3. 3. I don't get along very well with my parents.
Angie, next.
4.
My brother studies at school.
Lady, 5.
My neighbors, they don't 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 have any children.
Yeah, children. Victor, 7.
Children.
Victor, 7.
Excuse me. 7. He goes out twice a week.
Twice a week. Yes.
Twice a week.
Alex, 9. 8.
8.
8, please.
We doesn't often talk about politics.
There is a little mistake.
We sorry. We doesn't, no?
We don't.
We don't.
We
Yeah.
don't often
Does.
talk about politics. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
does only for he, she, it, no more.
Yeah. Sorry.
Angie, 9.
Don't.
How often do you email your brother?
Yes, and lady, 10.
I don't go on Facebook very often.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Please check your spelling quickly if it is correct, especially studies. Check it quickly. Do you have any questions?
Yes, teacher. I have a question in the sixth sentence. In this
Tell me.
case, there are another form for this question, or in
For
present
example,
simple, every is here. Is this when does the movie start, or when start the movie?
when you make the question, in 99%, you need to use auxiliary.
Every
The
is better because
you need to use the auxiliary.
or the auxiliary is most formally, or is grammatically is the right form.
The only situation when you don't use auxiliary is in this. Give me a second. For example, who told you that? This is the only situation when you don't use auxiliary, because who is the subject, and then you have the verb, and you have the object, or in general you have the complement. When who, which, are who, which, and what are the subject of the sentence, we don't use auxiliary. This is an exception, but other situation you always use auxiliary.
Okay, thank you.
Other questions?
Teacher, because it doesn't go September for done in the sentence A.
Can you repeat question? Sorry.
See, because it doesn't go often before done in the sentence A.
You use adverbs before the verb, not before auxiliary.
Okay.
Usually the adverbs have the middle position. If you have auxiliary and the verb, you put in the middle. If you don't have auxiliary, before the verb. For example, look, we often go, we put often before the verb. If you have auxiliary and you have the verb, you put in the middle between auxiliary and the verb.
Okay, teacher.
Other questions?
Teacher, for question 9, how often do you email, not write email, only email? Do you
There are
email?
some words in English that you can use as a noun and as a verb. For example, Google it, which is synonym to search it in Google. Google it. Or another, I need to water my plants. Water is agua, but to water is the action to put water inside the plants. I need to water my plants. Or I need to milk the cow. To milk. Es como lechar. ¿La qué?
La vaca.
La vaca, gracias. So in this case, email is a subject and is a verb at the same time. I have email. I will email you tomorrow.
Okay. Is possible emailing? Emailing?
I am email. That's weird. I am emailing you. No, probably not. Probably I
Okay.
say I am writing an email, but I am emailing. Maybe possible, but definitely not common.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Can you guys describe me, please? How can you describe me?
For example, the face is oval. You have eyes blue or green. I don't know. Not remember.
Yes.
Your lips
You have
is
blue
red.
eyes.
You have
Yes.
blue eyes. You have red lips.
Lips.
Ah,
Yes.
and your hair is light,
Yeah,
or
blonde.
brown, blonde, and
Usually
blonde.
people say blonde.
Blonde.
Yes.
I
So
don't know.
blonde. Yeah. BLOND. Blonde.
Blonde.
Okay.
Your nose is small.
Oh, thank you.
You have a smile, special, beautiful smile.
Beautiful smile. Adjective, the noun. Thank you.
Uh,
What about my personality?
your personality? I don't know.
How do you imagine, or what can you see?
Imagine? No, never know. No.
Help, please, guys. What do you see about my personality?
In my opinion,
Sociable.
Socializing. I am socializing. Yes. What else?
Natalia is very friendly.
Thank you. Okay. Any other ideas on my characteristics?
You're
Natalie
funny.
is very cheerful and patient.
Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Okay, good. The next exercise, we will practice. Give me a second. This one. Look at the form below and prepare to give this information about your friend. Do you have a friend who is looking for a partner? Help him or her find her. Please complete this form in your notebook. Write the name, the relationship, age, job, a short description of appearance, the personality, something positive and negatives, likes and doesn't like. I give you 5 minutes to complete the information individually. When you finish, we discuss. Do you understand the task?
Yes, teacher. How many? How many times?
5 minutes
5 minutes. Okay.
maximum. Yeah. It can be any friend, for example, Maria. Please work individually. If you need the ideas, I send you text in WhatsApp. You can get ideas from the text. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Great. For the next exercise, I will separate you in 2 groups. Work with your partner, ask and answer about your people, and compare the information. Do you think those people are compatible? Let's make an example. Lady, sorry. Lady, what is your person's name?
Is Sofia Leon.
She's Sophia. Okay. Is she single?
Yeah, she's single. She is single.
She is. How old is she?
She's 16 years old.
What does she like to do?
She likes doing exercise. She likes cooking for our family. She
That's okay.
likes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Stop here. No more information. Thanks. So with your partner, you ask question and you answer. Do you understand the task? Do you understand the exercise?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you.
Yes, teacher.
I start. Thank you. I open the rooms, 10 seconds to load. What happened to Paula? We lost her.
I think she. I think she clicks in exit.
Okay, let's give a minute for everybody to connect, and we are closing the lesson.
Okay, we are here.
We need Victor. Do you have any questions about the exercise?
Yeah, some question was
Excuse me?
difficult to some question. For some question, for me, were difficult to ask. For example, what are your dislike? What are her dislike?
Yeah,
What?
that's good. What are her dislikes? You use
Okay.
WH, auxiliary, and then the subject. Her dislikes.
Okay.
That's good.
Is
Some other
possible?
dupts? Tell me.
Yeah. What is her age? Oh,
It's fine.
how,
Yes.
okay.
Or how old is she? What is her age? What is her age is not very common, but possible. No problem.
Oh,
Usually we say, how old is she?
how old is she?
Something else? Two corrections. First, remember when you talk about profession, we use article e before the profession. For example, she is a teacher. She is an industrial engineer. I am a designer. Always use the article e or n before profession. It's obligatory. One. The second one, ella duerme mucho. ¿Cómo podríamos decir esto?
She
She
sleeps
sleeps a lot.
long time.
She sleeps a lot. ¿Qué significa oversleep?
Dormir demasiado.
¿En qué contexto?
I don't understand. No.
Oversleep, for example, when you have a class at 8 a.m. and you wake up at 9 a.m., you overslept. So you are late for the class. Do you understand?
No, teacher.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
late
look.
for.
Tell me.
No, oversleep is late for choose or
Usually by accident.
okay.
So I put my alarm on the phone at 7 a.m. because I have class, my alarm at 7 a.m., my class at 8 a.m. I wake up at 9 a.m. I overslept. I slept too much and I am late for the class. Do you sometimes oversleep? Are you late to the office or to work?
Yes.
How often
Yes,
do you
teacher.
oversleep?
No. One time on year.
Once a year. Yes. I think for the last, since quarantine, I never overslept. When I go to the office, I oversleep. At home, no, I sleep well. Entonces, como sobre es como cuando no te levantas con la alarma, pasaste durmiendo, eso sería oversleep.
O sea, es como pasarse de la hora en la que tenías programado dormir, ¿sí?
Sí, exactamente. Tenías que levantarte a las 7, levantaste a las 8. Y por eso tú llegas tarde normalmente a algún lugar. Entonces, you overslept. Es como una excusa de por qué llegaste tarde. I overslept.
Ok, this más adjective. Más...
I would say it's a verb.
I
ok.
am oversleep.
I oversleep.
Okay.
Usually you use in the past. Yeah, I
Okay.
overslept.
Slept. Okay, thanks.
Okay. On my side, no more corrections. Any questions in general for me? Questions, comments?
Teacher, for over is used in another context, for example, over height, over
Um,
pasado de peso, over weight,
Overweight. Yes, possible. Usually over is sobre. I cannot say exactly the words, but maybe you can check the prefixes with over. Prefix es lo que viene antes de la palabra como tal. Prefixes with over, you can ask Google and you will see a list of the words.
Okay.
Pero normalmente sí es como sobre algo, demasiado algo.
Okay. Teacher, could you teach us more first verbs, please? Is this topic difficult for me?
Te lo voy a explicar en español este tema. El tema del phrasal verbs es algo complejo. Nosotros durante lo que estamos estudiando acá vas a ver uno que otro, que son más como útiles, pero lo que pasa es que para enseñar los phrasal verbs hasta existen los libros. O sea que qué tanto cantidad de phrasal verbs existen para enseñártelos. Yo lo que puedo hacer es compartir con ustedes un libro que yo tengo donde tiene los phrasal verbs, tiene con los ejercicios. Si quieren, ustedes mismos los estudian. Pero como tal, el tema de phrasal verbs no lo incluyo porque es como decir, enséñame 20 palabras del diccionario. Sí, entonces no funciona mucho, es complicado recordarlo. Pero si te interesa, yo te comparto el libro para que tú mismo lo estudies.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, something else? En la presentación va a haber un poco de los ejercicios. Hay un ejercicio que está sobre las características de las personas, un poquito de vocabulario. Van a encontrar ya en la presentación que ahorita voy a subir a la plataforma. Y también les voy a agregar hay ejercicio B parecido al que hicimos en el A. Y creo que voy a agregar uno más ejercicio externo sobre el presente simple, de cómo hacerlos. Para que lo puedan hacer, van a encontrarlo en las presentaciones. El video no lo he subido todavía, como me quedé ayer sin internet y hasta hoy lo repararon. Entonces voy a ver si entre hoy a mañana, voy a ver si voy subiendo los videos del día lunes y del día de hoy. Y creo que eso es todo por el momento por mi parte. Vamos bien. ¿Algunas últimas preguntas, comentarios?
No, teacher, thank you.
Thanks for your participation. Enjoy your day. I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you, teacher.
See you.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
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 Thank you.